Yo, how's it going, subs? I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling worse than I did Wednesday, which is weird. But I sound better. That's all that matters. In general, I'm feeling fine. Like, it's just a cold. It's not a big deal. We get through, no problemo. I just hate to be like hacking during Fantathon, but we've been alright. Sleeping 13 hours in a row, man, yeah. I miss that. I haven't slept more than 4 hours in a row in a long time. To be fair, though, I do get nice 7-hour sleeps. And on certain days, I even get like 9. But it's never in a row. Not with 2 kids. Wait, you meant working 13? What? That's too many days. That's the way my wife is. She gets up like 3 times a night, every night. And I really do actually mean every night. Like, every night. Ever since she was like a teenager. She just doesn't, it's just the way her body works. She get up, go to the bathroom, grab a drink, go right back to sleep. 3 times a night. It was kind of weird, like, the first time when we like bought our first house, we started sleeping in the same bed. It was honestly like pretty weird. The first like month sleeping in the same bed. She would just get up and I'd be like, what's going on? Why is she awake? Now I completely sleep through it. Alright, let's check this out. Yeah, now I'm used to it, so I sleep through it. It's weird how the body works, man. It really is. Like, I want to be a sleep scientist. If I could go back and I wasn't doing this, because obviously I want to do this. But if I could go back and this wasn't a thing, I want to be a sleep scientist. The amount of stuff that like your body does when you sleep is wild. The way that like my body knows when my wife gets up 3 different times throughout the night and knows not to wake up. But then when my son opens his door like 3 doors down, good man, 3 doors down, and my body like, my son's awake. Like, how does it know? It's crazy. And like, when my son will get up in the middle of the night and walk over to my wife and like touch her, she'll immediately know it's him. But when I go upstairs to go to bed at midnight, she goes to bed at like 8. and I come up at midnight. So it's 4 hours after she's been asleep, and I get in bed. She knows it's me and doesn't wake up. Like, how does the body know? It's so weird. And like, even when you're awake, when someone like touches you from behind, if it's someone like a significant other, you almost always know it's them, without even like, your brain just knows. It's like, that's them. And like, when they're around, I've heard things that like smells and stuff, like your body can smell your significant other has like a specific smell, and even though your brain doesn't like tell, like, you wouldn't know it, like if you sniffed you wouldn't smell it, but your brain is actually still like comprehending that it's them, like their smell. I've heard that too. It's wild, man. The human body is wild. Anyways, check this out. The pheromones, yeah. Yeah, like, you don't really, like, smell it the way you smell, like, food, but your brain knows, like, from the pheromones that they're around. Yes. Yeah, so make sure you sniff your girl. So this is why Anima is so strong, because this is multi-hit. Isn't it? Is it not? Maybe it's not. I thought it was. Am I crazy? I guess it's not. Good lord, that damage. What? What in the world? Oh, in the remaster, it's multi-hit. Okay. Well, anyways. That did 60,000 damage. That happened. Granted, that enemy probably has like 0 defense, but yeah, that was some damage. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Hey, Waka, can you do your one job? He must be really resistant to it. I must have gotten really lucky that one time. Yeah, just so you guys know that like haven't played 10 a lot, there's pretty much no point of no return in this game. It's very obvious when you hit the point of no return. You can still walk all the way back and get back on the airship at this point. And for quite a bit longer. It's basically the same thing as Final Fantasy IX, where like there's a final save point right before the final boss, and you can walk all the way back through the final dungeon and get out at any point. In case you were curious. Yeah, there are no save points past no return in this game. As long as you see a save point, you're good. Okay. Do I wanna... Holy crap. I don't want to lose all the progress we've made. But I think... Oh, no, maybe not. Do I risk it with Protect? Because if it doesn't work, we game over. Like, I'm pretty sure we survive with Protect, but I really don't want to risk it.
Live and let live!
Live and let live. I'm not going to risk it till I at least save once, because we've been in here a while. captured, like...
This isn't just a rock, is it?
Titus. You're an idiot. What was I gonna say? We captured a bunch of enemies. And it's not worth it. Waka is a hero. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, bleep, bloop. I believe hero is when you do the finishing blow or something, which is really rare, but I think it charges like half your overdrive. I don't know though, because I think Slayer works the same amount. Now I'm curious. Check it after this. It's Slayer, but it has to be a big enemy? That's kind of lame. That's so, like, specific. Edible pizza is my favorite pizza. Relatable. It's a relatable internet message right there. Waka, stop attacking the wrong one. Can I get a pizza? Walk. And Energy Rain really does suck, doesn't it? Like, I know it hits everything, but even with that, it's just not very good.
Take that.
It's just not very good. Yeah. Charges when character defeats powerful enemy. That's pretty lame. Yeah, I talked about it before, but just like Final Fantasy VIII and Final Fantasy IX, Square Enix screwed the Platinum Trophy for the remake of this game, or the remaster of this game, by forcing you to fill the sphere grid with every character, even though that's completely ridiculous and is not needed for any post-game. Even the final enemy, you can get away with only having 3 characters max sphere grid. You don't need to have them all max sphere grid. And it's like 40 hours of menuing. It's freaking awful. But, you know. Square Enix just loves their super grindy plat trophies. Would it be stupid if once you got the third tier of a spell like Kiraga, the first tier costs no MP? Yeah, that'd be kind of dumb. Because they already cost very little. In this game, it'd be extra dumb because you have half MP, 1 MP, and no MP as abilities. But in something like Final Fantasy VII, I don't really see the purpose because Pure 1 costs like 4 MP. It's like nothing. Like at that point, what's the point of even giving you more max MP? That's like the point. That's why your max MP grows throughout the game, so you can cast... You know, at the beginning of the game, you can cast Cure like 4 times. Near the end of the game, you can cast Cure 90 times, or Kiraga 4 times. So that's like how the balance works.
Yeah.
Now you could do that in some game that was maybe had a different like MP mechanic, but for like Final Fantasy, nah, I think it's already the way it should be. That kind of reminds me of like the old MP mechanic where you didn't have MP, but instead you had charges, so you just got more charges of the earlier spells. It's kind of similar to that.
It's over.
Which some people prefer the charge mechanic. I definitely think it has its good sides and bad sides. Look how many levels have already gone up. This dungeon do be nuts. I'm just trying to get to that save point. And we can explore. Yeah, OG Final Fantasy 1, which we played for Fantathon, has charges. And then some other, like, random RPGs do that too. So I definitely think it has its benefits. Instant quest.
Away.
Neat. Oh my god, the haste walk a laugh. Is Kamari objectively the worst overdrive? Yeah, I don't think, I mean... I mean, it's not 100% bad. Mighty Guard is good, and like Stone Breath is good. I think the problem. This is just not good. It's not having a good time out here. The problem is all the other overdrives are really good. I mean, Riku can do anything Kamari can do, but 10 times better. Waka has attack reels, Titus has his final limit. Orin has his third limit that does something really useful. And it's just generally really strong. Yuna's is super strong. Lulu's is probably the only one that's in contention for being the worst also. But it can be good. Especially if you level it early. He's a dragon, he's fine. So like, the thing with Kimahri's is it takes the most amount of work and it's the least useful. You know? So yeah, I would say it's definitely the worst. I went the wrong way. I don't know where I'm going, dude. I might go back to the first save point at this point. I thought you went to the right and went all the way around, but then I was like, I'm not sure that's right, so I backtracked, and now I'm thinking that that actually was right, and I played myself. Yeah, once you get to like high-level stuff in this game, anything that hits multiple times is good. So Lulu's Overdrive can be really good. So yeah, I would say Kimahri's is generally the worst, but it's still not like completely useless or anything. It can be good, especially if you get some of the good stuff early. Any character in this game can be good if you focus on them. That's kind of a nice thing. I would not call any of the characters bad, but a lot of that's because the sphere grid keeps any of the characters from being bad. Because every character is essentially the same if you max the sphere grid, I would say Kimahri is probably the worst character though. Because the only difference would be their overdrives. And then like, honestly, Yuna is the most unique character in the game. She's the only one that can summon. Everyone else can do everything. In fact, characters can even learn Lancet, I think, can't they? They just don't get blue spells from it. So, yeah. In some ways, you could say Yuna's the best character in the game because she can do the same thing as everyone else, but she can also summon. But she has no multi-hit limit. And Waka does, so... Yeah, if we're talking like super crazy post-game, everyone is super maxed out, then like Waka Titus are the best. And Riku, I suppose, if you're counting like picks. If we're talking just like everyone's super powerful and everyone can do everything point of the game, then I guess Yuna's kind of the best because she has summon. But yeah, it just depends on how you look at it. But I would say that like Kimahri has the least going for him. He's got Mighty Guard, but Riku can do that and more. At least Energy Rain looks neat. True. True. Yeah, Anima's limit doesn't multi-hit in this one, which I forgot. So Yuna doesn't have any multi-hits at all, which is a bit unfortunate. Definitely drops her down a couple tiers. Like, in the remaster, you could even make the argument she's better than Waka, because she has the multi-hit and she has summons. But I don't think I can make that argument in this one. I suppose there is one multi-hit you can get with Yuna, but it's RNG, so I don't think that counts. Hey, thank you so much, Kayuna. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying before. Like, if you focus on any one character, they're gonna be super strong. But I'm just kind of, like, theoretically talking, like, post-game, everyone's super strong. Who's, like, the most useful. But yeah, I mean, that's what's cool about the Sphere Grid. You can make anyone stupid broken. Save everything for them. Quick Hit costs 36 MP, and it's worse. Like, and they changed it. I believe it's slower and does less damage. I'm not sure on that, though. But yeah, they completely gutted the skill because it's so busted.
Enough.
The damage is the same? Okay. Then they slowed it. I knew it was one or the other. I still think it's silly in this one it does normal damage. Yeah, see, it very much depends on how broken we're talking. Like how deep into max territory are we talking? Because if everyone is like max Sphere Grid, that's not enough to make like literally every multi-hit deal 99,999. I don't think. Like, even if you just basically go down every path with Waka, I don't think Attack Reels is doing all 99,999. So you need the skill from Riku to do it. So who's the strongest, Waka or Riku? Because Riku's the one that's actually giving Waka his strength. But if you're like 255 strength talking post-game, then it's only the characters with multi-hits that are the best. Because Riku can't do as many. She can throw gems, or she can do like the Flash Flood, which is like 9 hits or something, but that doesn't come close to Waka Titus. So it depends on like how crazy we're talking. I'm running out of these things. Right. Yeah, you can. Well, that's the difference. Like, do we have 255 strength, or do we just have, like, we went around the Sphere Grid a couple times? Because Because if you've only gone around the sphere grid and you haven't gotten max damage, then Riku is still the catalyst of what makes everyone strong. I'm just gonna flee from this.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I don't have enough MP for armor break, and I don't want to use my turbo ether. Turbo ether. Ether ether. Ether ether. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking versatility, Riku is unmatched. You need to do damage, you need to survive, you need to whatever, she can do it. In one turn, and she can hit everyone. No one else can do that. So, I mean, I think it's fair to say she's the strongest character in the game. But if we're getting, like, super technical, technically, Waka and Titus do the most damage. Nah, you don't have to take any time stealing, just freaking do Monster Arena. It is actually insane the stuff you get from Monster Arena. I can't believe I've done like almost no capturing. And I got 99 3 stars, which are pretty much like this, one of the strongest items in the game. And we got the thing to get Stone Strike, we got the things to get Death Strike, Farplane Winds. Like, it is nuts the stuff you get. Oh, is there an issue with Sector 48? I'll check it out. Thanks for letting me know. Make sure you use the link on the main website, because I know some people were having an issue where they were trying to type it in manually, and it can be weird for some reason. But if you use the link on the main website, it should hopefully work, but it might be down or something. It happens sometimes. Oh, Snipe said it's up. Okay, so go to the main website. I think the problem is if you don't put www dot, it doesn't work. I don't know why, but for some reason, for some people it doesn't work if you don't put www. That's a weird place. It's not that? What's the problem then? HTTP instead of HTTPS. Okay, yeah. That could be a browser thing. That would make sense. Like, some people are using Chrome, and so it works because it puts the S, but then some people are using, like, Opera, and it doesn't put the S, and it doesn't work. I wonder if I can fix that on the back end so that it redirects to S if you put in P. I don't know how that stuff works. Because my main website works with either one. I'm not sure why it's different. How's it going, Jolly?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Trying to remember. Yeah, I think that is what it is. I think I bought a security ticket for my main site, but not for the org site. That's probably what it is. I'll look into getting that, because it is kind of annoying. If your browser defaults to P and not PS, then you might think it's down. So I feel like that's a worthy thing to invest in. They're not that expensive. For like $12 a year or something. Alright, Oren's got cheer. It's actually really nice having 2 cheers. Now we can move all the way back, or we can turn the sphere. Let's see, where do I gotta get back to? Here? Oh, yeah, we're not that far. Is there anything along the way we want? Just going down Orange. We want to go backwards so we can get armor break. We'll go forward. Your fate is in your hands. We could also do a detour and get triple foul. We can get triple foul before Waka gets hit with Titus. Pass on that. Nah, Waka's gonna get it right now. Yo, Joe Red. Thank you for the 500 bits, my man. Appreciate it. There we go, we got triple foul. And now we gotta decide what we want to do with Waka. Throw him in the bin. I'm gonna not do that. What I usually do is I send him down Orans. He already does a lot of damage, so with Orans he gets max damage and also becomes really tanky. He is basically an Oran, like a slightly worse Oran. He has a lot of health and a lot of damage when he finishes his grid. Look, he has only 500 less HP than Oren. And he has almost as much strength. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild how strong Waka is at the end of his grid. He's only slightly worse than Oren in strength and defense. And he has way more agility, way more evasion, way more accuracy, obviously. And he's not slow as crap like Oren. Like, I would say he's better than Oren, honestly. He just doesn't have piercing on his weapons. Which is a good reason to take him down Oren so he can get armor break. Another thing I could do is send him down Yuna's, so when we do water battles, I have some kind of white mage. But, I mean, we have Riku, so she's our white mage. I could also send him down Lulu's, so when we do water battles, we have some kind of black mage. But you really don't need black mages for water battles, to be honest. Question is, how do we get to ones? One starts here. Oh, perfect. Only takes a level 2. Yeah. Or just NSGNO. Riku is MVP because she has U's. And you can't get anyone else with U's. So she's automatically MVP. Her and Auron. Auron is important because he can survive things on his normal stat line. Everyone else's normal stat line is total trash in terms of like HP. Riku has like 300 HP. Titus has like none because you start with him, so he's really weak when you start off. And then like everyone else just has no HP whatsoever. Wakka's the only one that has like over 1,000, I think. I don't even know if he does. It's like awful. Auron's the only one that like with protection can survive things. No, I beat Brassica's Final Aeon in NSG and SNO. But in a lot of challenges, he is impossible. There are several challenges that can get to him but can't beat him. Alright, fun time. So jam. Yeah, this, you don't get to listen to this as long, so you gotta listen to this. No, I'm pretty sure it's a certificate because I'm through a cloud provider. Yeah, this fight's really unfortunate, but we'll get to that in a second. First, good cutscene.
Don't you ever give up?
Sin has chosen me. I am part of sin. I am one with sin forever.
See you, Astro.
Immortal.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
I love that
Since
line.
you were gracious enough to dispose of Yunalesca, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank me. Your death means your father's life.
So yeah, this is Cujo. So a couple things. First off, I love that cutscene. Anyone that says the voice acting is bad in this game, friggin' watch that cutscene. I love Seymour so much. Like, by all means, try. I love that line. And I love how they keep going on and on about how, like, there's no way to defeat Sin now. I forgot to mention with, like, the Maester Micah scene, too. I really like how they keep saying that. They keep bringing that up, because it really does, like... I don't know. It was effective on me, like, when they pretty much say, like, this has been going on for thousands of years, and there's literally no other way, and, like, I think it's a pretty effective way of making Sin feel really strong. And I just love how, like, psycho Seymour has become now. Like, it's awesome. This song is absolute jam. I have to throw this out. I hate to do this, because I know everyone's going to be like...
No.
But I have to do it. I like the remaster version of this song better. If you haven't heard it, I'm telling you, listen to this version, and then Google up the remaster version. I'm telling you, it's better. I'm sorry, I have to say it. It's so good. The remaster version is so good. If you haven't heard it, you gotta give it a shot. If you like this one more, it's fine. If this one has nostalgia for you, it's fine. But give it a chance. It's so good. I know, controversial statement. Controversial statement, but it's so good. What else? Oh, this fight is a shame, unfortunately. So, the mechanic behind this fight is really cool, and I like it a lot. The way it works is he has these 4 things, which fits the other Seymour fights, because the other Seymour fights he has like the Morphosis thing. Well, now he has the Mortiphasms. And the way it works is they line up with an element, and if they all line up, then he gets 4 casts of an Aga spell. If you flip them so they don't line up, then his spells get worse and worse. So if they all don't match, he only uses like... I don't remember if it's like he uses 1 cast or if it's like regular fire instead of fire Aga. I don't remember, but it gets worse and worse depending on how many he has aligned. And you just have to attack them and then they flip. But you have to do it in range. I don't even think you have to do much damage, because they don't even have health. You just blast them with anything and they flip. And then also, I think if you let it connect for too long, he uses Ultima. So it's a really cool mechanic. But the issue with it is A, he has like no health. Like this fight goes by in an instant. And 2, you have all of these. And you know exactly what he's gonna cast. So it's like kind of a joke. Because he's telling you exactly what he's gonna cast. So just cast your nulls and you win. So it's kind of a joke and it's sad because this fight's really cool, but it's just not very thought out, I guess. Yeah, so see, now we got a Blizzara because one of them is pointing to Blizzara. Also, his immunities change too, but it's only immunities. He's not like weak against water, so I just have to do something that's not fire or ice. But yeah, I think the biggest gripe I have with this fight is he just doesn't have enough HP. He has like double the HP of the frickin' enemies we fought up to this point. It's kind of silly. I mean, this is the final Seymour fight. It's supposed to be like super epic. He should be like a super long, crazy fight. But he's just not. He just ain't that. Maybe armor broken? I don't remember. Maybe that's the bait. Maybe if he couldn't be armor broken and you were like forced to use magic on him, that would actually like make this less dumb. I just did 9,000 damage with quick hit. Like, come on, dude.
But there is no salvation for the damned. Rest in peace in eternal darkness.
Uh-oh. He's mad. He's also halfway dead already, and I haven't even started really attacking. You like... Magic break you? I don't remember, can you cancel Ultima? I think it just doesn't turn at this point.
Darkness take you.
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's see your big move. Big damage. Hey, I'm gonna use Blizzard. So you know. I like jumping off of magic Seymour. Give him a nice whack. The best thing to do would be to whack one of them. It should switch it to tide, or water, and then I could do null tide, but... just heal. It'll be fine. And if I quick hit, he's dead, so... Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's a cool mechanic, but he just dies so quick. He only has 80k. At this point, it's pretty reasonable to do max damage with Orin. So, like, yeah, he just dies too quick. Alright, I wanted to steal. Oh, look. Oh, get a steal. You got this wacko. I think armor break just kind of breaks the fight. If he couldn't be armor broken and you were kind of forced to use magic, I think this fight would be way better. Especially since there really hasn't been a fight up to this point where you had to use magic. So that would have been really cool.
No.
Now! Yuna, send him!
Right!
Yuna just keeps dancing.
So, it is you, after all, who will send me. But even after I am gone, Spira's sorrow will prevail.
Peace.
Sin will be right behind you.
Yeah, I think pretty much Spheromorph. It's like the only real magic boss. Alright, we'll talk about that area later because it's really cool, but that'll be for next time. But just to kind of continue on what we were talking about before, I always thought that this ghostly city you go into is the city on Sin's back. So that's why I never even thought about landing on Sin's back when you go through the lake. Because I thought that this was the city. But thinking about it now, that's silly, because A, we're inside of Sin, not on top of Sin. And B, it looks nothing like it. Like the buildings and stuff just don't match up with what you see in the cutscenes. But as a kid, I always just thought, like, oh, that's the city, and just kind of left it at that. But now it makes a lot more sense. Like, the city on his back is the one that you land on when he saves you from the lake thing. The only question that remains is, why does he have a city on his back? Is it just a cool visual thing? Is there, like, a reason? I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if there really is a reason, but yeah, I guess the reason is so they could have that little thing where he saves you, but you're not necessarily sure that you're on his back, I guess. Like, I guess that's the idea, but in any case, this is where we're going to stop for today. Since I'm sick and stuff, I'd rather just stop for the regular 4 hours, and then next week, we will definitely finish the game and maybe even do a double day and start some post-game. And that'll be perfect, because then the next week, you know, we'll already have some post-game done. So, so very exciting stuff. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to move on to some other really cool stuff. But before we do that, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. So, YouTube, thank you so much for watching Final Fantathon and Let's Play Final Fantasy X. It has been incredible up to this point. I've loved it so much, and I cannot wait to do more with you next week. So we'll see you there. Thank you again. Peace.